Woo, hey warriors. Happy Tuesday. My God, today, y'all. 2020, just throw it in the trash. All right, without further ado, and in neo soul news, singer Jaguar Wright, talented, beautiful queen, took to her Instagram and aired that bitch out. Before I continue, though, make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified of everything your girl is over here doing, okay? All right, let's talk. Okay, guys, Jaguar Wright, who is affiliated with the Roots, she is part of that big neo soul movement. Many of you guys probably know her from her feature. She got really kind of popular after she did that my Jay-Z MTV Unplugged, when she did Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, Ain't No Love in the Heart of Town. She kind of got some notoriety from that. Well, she went on her Instagram and was basically spilling everything from her issues with the Roots to issues with Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and Common. So, founding member of the Roots, Malik B, passed away a few days ago, and I think a lot of her frustration came out of the fact that other Roots members and other people that were affiliated and so-called friends of him really didn't do enough to post tributes to him. So I think that, compounded with the fact that she spent some time away in prison, compounded with the fact that she lost her son, has kind of gave her a new leash on life, and I really think it's no holds barred for her. She went on to speak about different things that happened while they were out touring. She described a banter back and forth with her and Common, you guys, to where she said she thought he was cute and she thought he was talented, but she thought he was rather soft. And so she said one night, you know, I believe it was on the tour bus, if I can remember her speaking about it. I'm gonna put the link in too, where you guys can go right over there and see it for yourself in its entirety. She was on for an hour. She described waking up to something trying to go in her mouth, and lo and behold, it was him trying to put his penis in her mouth. Child. Then she went on later on to talk about how Jill never compete with her, no matter how much she tried. She went on to say that she put a PSA, a warning out to anybody that was sleeping with Jill Scott, that they need not be sleeping with her raw, and that she had all this trouble and paid a lot of money in order to have her baby, to have Jet. Y'all know my soul was crushed because I don't play about my good sister Jill. But she went on to say that Jill went and slept with 3 of the guys that she had been with right behind each other, and that paying all that money to have her baby because she couldn't conceive, and that her uterus was so scarred up, and that's why she did. Oh my God. I mean, I understand you wanting to get your story out. I understand the pain, sister. I understand it. But is this what we call sisterhood? I get lashing out. It took me, I'm still working on me and not lashing out when I don't feel vindicated about something. I'm still a work in progress. And it took me a good 5 years to calm down my outburst and this, that, and other. But mommy, you way growner than me, and there are ways to go about this. It's the hurt, the level of hurt, and I get it. However, I will say this: if she writing a book, I'll be the first in line to buy this book, y'all. I do know she got an album coming out, according to her, September 1st. So you kind of know how that go. I ain't being shady. I'm just saying, when them albums come out, it's funny how folks will scheme and do any and everything else for publicity. So listen at this a little bit, y'all.
I hope all these neo-soul wannabe bitches listen so they can learn and they can start making some fucking music, because the shit they got going on out here is tight as fuck. I've been sitting there
I can't wait.
for 15 years. I've been watching for 15. I told them hoes, especially Jill. And yes, Jill Scott, I'm calling you a hoe because you are. Wretched bitch. I can't stand you either. You ain't post shit from Malik either. You ain't post
Shit, once you talk about the cleaning up the throat.
I never bragged. I don't need to. Just like I don't need to brag about, you know, Jill Scott and her failed fucking attempts at trying to be me. Whack asshole. Who the fuck gets rich and then goes and hires all of their friends' ex-boyfriends so they can fuck them? Who does that? That's why it was so funny when people started talking about how Jill was, oh, Jill's acting funny. No, Jill ain't acting funny. Jill being Jill. See, she couldn't have done that at 23rd and Lehigh because bitches would have fucked her up. You can't do all that fly shit in the hood and think you can't just run around fucking everybody man and think ain't nobody gonna catch you and fuck you up. Go do it now. I think Jill done been with 3 niggas that I've been with after me. John Roberts, Tariq. Oh yeah, and Joey Zaza.
Well, now she fucking Drake.
It's like, I feel sorry for him. I hope he don't. I hope he She got saved. I promise you. I'm not being messy. This is a public service announcement. Y'all niggas better not be fucking her raw.
PSA.
She had to spend a whole lot of money to get that baby. Because when I was both, you know, she had to go to the in vitro. And I would have to sit there. Yeah, I nursed her through that whole shit. She kept trying to have a baby with Lizelle. I'm so glad that didn't happen. That would have been a disaster. But her fucking uterus was so scarred to fuck up. You know what I mean? She couldn't produce no baby. That's why she had to spend all that money. So when I talked to John, and John told me that he didn't know she even taking fertility drugs, and he was surprised when she got pregnant, I'm like, oh, goddamn. This bitch caught you on the flip-flam, huh?
So in total honesty, I know there's an entertaining component to all of this. And sometimes we get off at laughing at people's pain. But this lady is tremendously hurting. And I believe she's still in mourning. So y'all, let's lift this sister up. All right, mental health is real. It don't take but one bad situation for all of us to flip out. So, as I usually tell you guys, be good to others and definitely be good to yourselves. Mwah.